Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, for your week ahead, can you believe it is March already? You have the Emperor card, right? So this week, it looks like you're seeking to align yourself with institutions, whether this is schools, whether it's colleges. If you are a freelancer or you work for yourself and you're self-employed, this is about you seeking alignment with a bigger organization or institution that can help you get more clients, help you get more leads, help you get, just more of everything. But the message here is, right, in all that you're connecting to outside of yourself, you must remain true to who you are. You must stay in your own energy. The Emperor card always, for me, the Emperor card often reminds us that we are the sole authority in our lives, right? The only higher power that we answer to is the all. And with that said, this week, because your Emperor card is institutions, schools, universities, legal practices, hospitals, doctors, doctors' surgeries, all of those sorts of things. Wherever you see institutions, this is what the Emperor rules. And it feels like for you guys, for Taurus this week, you're aligning yourself with a bigger institution, which is great, right? Especially if you work for a company already, this could be you maybe seeking an audience with the boss, maybe getting in good with the people that run the place, right? It's a great energy. The world is run by nepotism, unfortunately, and fortunately, depending on who you know and what you know. So consider that this week. This could be an energy that is really surrounding you, and it looks like that's where you're going with it. So let's have a look, see at your sectors, right? What's going on with your actions and your path ahead? And this week you get the Death card. So you are ready to transcend something. You're actually ready to let go of something. Now, I've got to be honest with you, Taurus, it looks like this week you are coming up against a moment. You are coming up against a moment where you're going to have to make a decision. The Death card says that you already know that this is something that needs to be let go or phased out of your life. For some of you, this could be about a current job. For some of you, it could be about a current career path. For some of you, this is, whatever it is. Maybe it's a relationship, like whatever it is. There's something this week you already know deep down, subconsciously, that you need to let this thing go. This week, you're going to be presented with the opportunity to do so. Whether you do or not is completely up to you. I can't make that decision for you. But with the Death card in close proximity, if this is a yes-no question for you, like should I do it or shouldn't I do it? For me, the Death card is always a no. So whatever that means to you, whatever you take away from it, please use it to your best advantage. For your communications and conversations, you have the Nine of Swords. I've got to be honest with you, there's going to be a lot this week of other people coming to you with worries, with anxieties, with moments. There's a couple of you Taurians who I've had a little whinge to. Thank you for putting up with me. For others of you, it really does look like this week yours is going to be the voice of reason. It looks like this week there's going to be a lot of stuff happening around you, but not necessarily to you. Right, and it's really, really important this week that you stay focused on what is your stuff and what is somebody else's. This is about you being present enough to kind of say, right, okay, you know what? I get it. You're having a moment. You're having a crisis. You're feeling anxiety. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, you can and will deal with it, right? You're offering counsel this week is the feel that I get from this. The feeling that I get from this is the Nine of Swords this week isn't for you. It's around you. It's happening around you to people, maybe to people that you care about, friends, relatives, loved ones, but it's not necessarily happening to you. All right. So my advice here that I actually learnt from a really little book once called Silent Power by Stuart Wilde, is don't put yourself on stage if you don't need to. It's always good to, you know, to swap stories, to let people know that you understand, but if everybody else is feeling despair and you're feeling great, just feel great and let them know. You'll be able to reverse however they're feeling, more so by doing that than going in there with them and being like, oh, you know, yeah, life isn't life awful. Don't get in there if you don't need to. All right. Your money and materials. Oof! It's tasty. It is tasty. 10 of Cups. Look at that. This is going to be a great week for your money. It's going to be a great week for your finances. It does look like this is money that is coming into the home though. So whatever that means to, this could be news of money that you've applied for, money that you're waiting for. If you've been waiting for a client or a peer or a colleague or even an employer to pay you for something, this could be the week where it comes in. The money is coming to you at the home. You don't need to go out there and seek it this week. It's making its way to you, which is a great energy because it means that the money will come easily. It's not money that you have to chase. So I love this for you guys, especially when it comes to your materials as well. It suggests that this week you're using what you have to better to better where you are. So whether this is beautifying the home, whether it's adding to the home, it's just a really great feeling, and it's a much more settled feeling than we've seen for you guys when it comes to the money and materials for a long time. You know, which is interesting because usually you guys are all you and Capricorn, I'd say Taurus and Capricorn are usually all over the finances, like they've all got it all worked out. But recently, over the last, I'd say about 6 months, you guys have been sort of on this, and it's Uranus is in Taurus, right? So it's making you do things in completely different ways. Luckily, you're Taurians and you adapt quickly. You know, once you find your rhythm, you're all right, but it's that moment of finding the rhythm. And it looks like it starts this week. So for your love and relations, you've got the 6 of Wands. The partnership is strong. For those of you that are partnered, for those of you that are married, the relationship looks great this week. This is about you guys actually saying, you know what, let's get out and about. Let's do some more socializing. Let's, and maybe not necessarily even expensive socializing. Maybe you're having people over for dinner. Maybe you're having people, maybe you're going to a friend's home, but there's a lot more social interaction this week. And it does look like you guys have some collective good news on the horizon. So for this week, for those of you that are partnered, for those of you that are single, it looks like a friend is going to ask for an invite, and whenever they come to you, they're going to bring someone with them. And it does appear that this someone that they're bringing with them has really taken it, or is about to take a real shine to you. So if you have a friend say this week, oh, you know what, yeah, I'll come round and I'll bring so-and-so, and you're thinking, I don't fucking know them, I don't want them in my house. If you're single, just consider that this person might be coming straight to your door, right? It's the 6 of Wands, right? It's a movement card ultimately, and it's coming, look, to the home, right? So consider that this week. It looks like a great week for you guys. Even with those 2 challenging cards in the beginning, it looks like you're really finding ways to navigate it. And like I said, a lot of it is happening around you, not necessarily to you. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.